disbursements, just as Washington kept his farm accounts, carefully and accurately. I encourage thrift among the members and start to build up our financial standing through savings and investments. George Washington was better able to serve his country because he was financially independent.
Secretary.
Station right here for your duties, sir.
And keep an accurate record of all meetings and correspond with other secretaries wherever form is grown at the FFA members meeting.
The advisor.
Hereby the owl. Why by the owl? The owl is a time-honored emblem of knowledge and wisdom. Being older than the rest of you, I'm asked to advise you from time to time as the need arises. I hope that my advice will always be based on true knowledge and ripened with wisdom. Mr. Vice President, why do you plow your station?
The plow is a symbol of labor and tillage of the soil. Without labor, neither knowledge nor wisdom can accomplish much. My duties require me to assist in the organization, in the direction of our organization, and assist the President in maintaining order. Whose place is beneath the rising sun?
Why is the President so stationed?
The rising sun is a token of a new era in agriculture. If we follow the leadership of our president, we split out the darkness of selfishness and the glorious sunlight of brotherhood and cooperation. Mr. President, all officers are at their stations.
Thank you, Mr. Vice President. Secretary will now call the roll of members.
There are 275 members and guest present. Mr. President.
Thank you. FFA members, why are we here?
To practice brotherhood, honor agricultural opportunities and responsibilities, and develop those qualities of leadership which an FFA member should possess. May we accomplish our purposes. I now declare this banquet of the North Scott FFA chapter duly open for the transaction of business or attention to which any matters which may properly be presented. Good evening, and welcome to the North Scott Agriculture Department and FFA Bank. My name is Cole Russell, and I'm honored to be standing in front of you tonight. We have a full night of awards and celebrations ahead of us. We'll be honoring FFA members for their achievement, bestowing Discovery, Green Hand, Chapter, and State FFA degree recipients. We also need to recognize that there could be severe weather tonight. If this is the case, the theater will assist us in moving us to a hallway next to us location. We have secure locations in the hallway next to us, along with a hall. We hope you enjoy this evening, and thank you for being here to share this special event with us. At this time, I'd like to invite Mr. Hunter to the stage for a few words before we begin.
Hello everyone, welcome. We're so excited to be here in community and to celebrate these amazing students that we have here today. All of our students are phenomenal and we're excited to help tell their story on their successes through agriculture. Tonight we want to give special thanks to school board members and administration for everything that they do throughout the school year. This includes President Mark Pratt, Vice President Tracy Lindeman, John Maxwell, which I believe he's here, right back there. There you go, awesome. Joni Dittmer, Frank Wood, right there. We also have Carrie Kepi, right there, awesome. We also have our superintendent, Joe Studding, our high school principal, Shane Kanucky. He's here, all right. We also are thankful for our junior high principal, Chad Jones, high school assistant principals, Aaron Schwartz and Dan Marceau, junior high assistant principal, Stephanie Fahrenkrug, our activities director, Jason Schroeder, as well as our members of the North Scott Ag Boosters. Let's give all of these amazing supporters a round of applause. To help start this night off right, I will be inviting Kelsey Hilsenbeck, president of the junior high North Scott FFA chapter, to the stage to provide a reflection for tonight's event.
This evening, we would like to give thanks for the opportunity we have to gather here together, to share the accomplishments of our FFA chapters, and to thank those who have helped us reach our goals. We are thankful for safe travels of our members, guests, and families as we gather in fellowship. We would also like to give thanks for the ability of the agriculture industry to grow crops and raise animals that make our meals possible. We are thankful for our success this past year and are eager to grow our tree for future generations. Thank you.
Please join me in welcoming Mr. Joe Studding, our North Scott Community School District Superintendent. who is here to share updates about the Regional Innovation Center.
Thank you. They asked me to come tonight a little bit to talk about the Regional Innovation Center, but first of all, congratulations to all of our students that we're recognizing tonight. I know the videos that we're showing probably are going to say more than I was planning on saying because they were such a good job of doing those walkthroughs. Here at North Scott, one of the things that we truly believe is how do we give every student a step towards their career, whether that's a 4-year degree, a 2-year degree, or certificate. Well, our regional center that we're about ready to break ground on in 2 weeks is a major step in that direction for us. The career pathways that we're adding to our school district, not just our district, but also the entire region to have access to when we think about diesel, increasing our construction ability to add more electricity and plumbing to that program, and then the animal science and the plant science. We are taking a major step to making sure all kids at North Scott and in this area have opportunities for career pathways that don't exist today for them. It's important for us to, as a high school, to start to help fill the voids that we have in our workforce, and that's what the Regional Center will do for us. We are so blessed to be partnered with Eastern Iowa Community College and all of our neighboring districts that have stepped up and said they support this project. I truly believe this will be a crown jewel for not only our school district, but the entire region. We are looking forward to the groundbreaking coming up here in a couple weeks, and we're really looking forward to being done and seeing those career pathways started and our students having access to them, not only in the ag industries that we're having out in that facility, but also in all those other areas. And so without the support of our community and our partners, it wouldn't even be possible for us to be here. It was a big vote that all of you had the opportunity to vote on to get us to this point. We're excited about some potential fundraising to enhance that facility here coming up in the future as we move forward, but it's going to be a phenomenal facility and a great asset for our students as they move forward in their careers. So thank you.
Thank you for sharing about the Regional Innovation Center, Mr. Studdy. Your work towards creating the Regional Innovation Center will be appreciated for years to come. Thank you.
We would like to begin the award portion of our evening by recognizing the people and businesses who take the time to help make our organization the very best that it can. We have listed the names of our generous sponsors and supporters inside of the program. We give many thanks to the businesses and organizations who support us with donations. Donations go toward attending and competing in many different activities and events. In addition, we would like to give an enormous thank you to our families. Without your help getting us to events, helping out with chores, and getting ready for competitive events, we would not be able to accomplish so much. We would like to individually thank each of our sponsors who have provided for our meals tonight. Mark Pratt, Matt and Tracy Lindeman, John and Joan Maxwell, Tom and Joni Dittmer, and Chad and Carrie Kepi. Let's give one huge round of applause to our sponsors. I will now invite Ava to the stage.
The North Scott FFA created the Farm Squad to lead all efforts on the chapter test plots. Students involved have the opportunity to plan, partake, and experience production agriculture at the local level. Cale Clausen and Cole Wessel have served as the co-chairs of the Farm Squad committee this past year. At this time, I would like to invite Cale to the stage to provide an update.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Cale Clausen, and I'm currently a senior, and this past year I've served as co-chair along with Cole Wessel of the Farm Squad. For those of you that don't know, the North Scott FFA has 69 acres of farm ground that our members of the Farm Squad are responsible for managing. Our main 40 acres are located off of Hillendale Road near the Kraft Heinz plant outside of Eldridge. I'd like to thank Ron and Nancy Meyer for running us this piece. We also have 2 4-acre fields. One is located on Buttermilk Road, owned by the Ruth Arp family, and the other is located off of Highway 130 near Paul Meyer Chemical.
Thank you to Mrs. Julia and Mr. Mike Jones for this opportunity. The final piece is a triangular 18 acres south of Eldridge on First Street, which is owned by the school district. We are fortunate to have worked with such great people over the past 6 years and expanded our connections. I'd like to take a moment to thank all of our sponsors, because without them, this would not be possible. The Meyer 40 has been split in half with 20 acres of corn and 20 acres of beans. This is our test plot, which this past growing season had 27 different seed numbers for corn and 23 different numbers for the beans. This has been a great opportunity for local seed providers to place their hybrids against other brands in a non-biased test plot. The corn on average was 201 bushels per acre, and the beans were 71 bushels per acre. I'd like to thank everyone again for being involved.
Members, thank you for your hard work and dedication throughout this past year. We now recognize the members of the Farm Squad: Blaine Bewley, Cole Engelbrecht, Nolan Engelbrecht, Emma Gravert, Sawyer Gravert, Jordan Jones, Evan Kepi, Brant Creation, Drake Matchie, Hunter Neeson, Derek Nimke, Cody Powell, Owen Powell, Mason Shack, Ava Urban, Braden Vasky, Lainey Wall, Cole Wessel, and Maverick Wolf. Serving as the chairs for the upcoming year is myself and Maverick Wolf. We are excited to see what the Farm Squad has in store in the future. Let's give this team a round of applause.
Every year, it is tradition that at the beginning of Banquet, we have a member recite the FFA Creed. The Creed is a 5-paragraph speech written by E.M. Tiffany, which outlines the organization's values and beliefs regarding the industry of agriculture, FFA membership, citizenship, and patriotism. This year, our creed will be presented by Jordan Jones. Can everybody give a round of applause to welcome Jordan to the stage?
The FFA Creed by Ian Tiffany. I believe in the future of agriculture, with a faith born not of words, but of deeds. Achievements won by the present and past generations of agriculturists, in the promise of better days through better ways, even as the better things we now enjoy have come to us from the struggles of former years. I believe that to live and work on a good farm or to be engaged in other agricultural pursuits is pleasant as well as challenging. For I know the joys and discomforts of agricultural life and hold an inborn fondness for those associations which even in hours of discouragement I cannot deny. I believe in leadership from ourselves and respect from others. I believe in my own ability to work efficiently and think clearly with such knowledge and skill as I can secure, and in the ability of progressive agriculturists to serve our own and the public interest in producing and marketing the product of our toil. I believe in less dependence on begging and more power in bargaining, in the life abundant and enough honest wealth to help make it so for others as well as myself, in less need for charity and more of it when needed, in being happy myself and playing square with those whose happiness depends upon me. I believe that American agriculture can and will hold true to the best traditions of our national life, and that I can exert an influence in my home and community, which will stand solid for my part in that inspiring task. Thank you.
Thank you, Jordan, for your inspirational presentation of the FFA Creed. I now invite Jackson to the podium.
This year, we had students attend the Junior Minorities in Agriculture, Natural Resources, and Related Sciences Conference at the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign. Students participated in the conference to learn more about what Manners is and the opportunities that it offers. The conference consisted of multiple workshops, a career panel, and various accomplished speakers. Students who represented North Scott included Mia Gomez, Mylena Garcia, and Wilson Deep. Thank you to these individuals for being pioneers in our Manners journey.
A group of first-year high school agriculture students served on the new Green Hand Committee this year. As members of the committee, they planned monthly events and put on monthly events for the chapter. Events even included the Homecoming Float, which the FFA won, Feliz Navidad, and Haunted Housing. The committee opened up at each quarter to allow students flexibility in their participation throughout the year. We had an array of students partake. Here are the students who served on at least one quarter of the Green Hand Committee: McKenna Decap, Cole Engelbrecht, Sawyer Gravert, Addison Harms, Kegan Hilsenbeck, Lola Johnson, Jordan Jones, Evan Kepi, Owen Klinkenberg, Ray Logsdon, Serena Lindman, and Cody Powell. Thank you to all of you and your trailblazing efforts on the Green Hand Committee. Please join me in a round of applause as our Green Hand Committee exits the stage.
Science Fair is an opportunity available for students who are interested in pursuing research in agricultural fields of study. Over the past couple of years, we've had an increase in student involvement and overall experienced great success. The following students have competed in the Eastern Iowa State Science Fair, the State Science Fair, and FFA Agri-Science Fair. For the high school divisions, we had Sydney Greeny and Cole Wessel present their project, The Best Method of Post-Packaging to Reduce Fungi Growth in Colby and Swiss Cheese. The pair presented their project at both the Eastern Iowa and State Science and Technology Fairs. At the Eastern Iowa Science Fair, they received an Outstanding Achievement Award for Excellence in Science Research. Sydney and Cole were state champions in Division 6 Food Science. They were also overall winners in the category of Food Science, along with being the overall winners of Division 6, besting all other 11th and 12th grade team projects. At State Science Fair, the pair received an honorable mention in Senior High Microbiology. They also received scholarships to the Iowa State College of Life Sciences and Laura's College. Let's give these two a round of applause.
We also had Jordan Jones and Caitlin Nepper, who competed in social science. Their project is called Veterinary Medicine Professionals Under Pressure, an investigation into job stresses of Iowa veterinarians. Jordan and Caitlin were selected to attend International Science and Engineering Fair as student observers and won first place in the Senior High Behavioral and Senior Science. In the Iowa FFA Agri-Science Fair, they were state champions in Social Science Division 4, received the national nomination to the National FFA Agri-Science Fair, and were the specialty overall winner in Social Science. Jordan and Caitlin even received the American Psychological Association's ISEF Specialty Award. Congrats to these two individuals for their accomplishments.
Marlena Kokshu and Kale Mess experienced great success with their project, which inexpensive, accessible, environmentally friendly material would most suit the needs for soundproofing tractor cabs. In the overall science fair, Kale and Marlena received an honorable mention in senior high engineering. In the FFA Science Fair, they were state champions in Power Systems, Division 4, and Iowa's nomination to the National FFA Agri-Science Fair. They were the overall winner in Power Systems. They also received the Ray Gun Innovation Scientist Award and scholarships to Laura's College. Let's put our hands together for all their hard work.
Our next two individuals, Brianna Shimkus and Ashley Mose, presented their project on the area of food science. Their project was called Study on the Effect of a Further Processed Poultry Product on the Degradation of Cooking Oils. At Eastern Iowa Science Fair, they received an Outstanding Achievement Award for Excellence in Science Research. In overall science fair, Brianna and Ashley received an honorable mention in senior high chemistry. In the FFA Science Fair, they were state champions in Food Science, Division 4, and Iowa's nomination to the National FFA Agri-Science Fair. In addition, they received the Iowa State Rise with Wise Summer Program Scholarship. Congrats to Brianna and Ashley for their accomplishments.
Griffin Cohen and Lauren Regala presented their project in the category of natural resources. Their project's title was Effects of Sand Top Dressing on Wildlife Food Plots. Griffin presented their project at FFA Science Fair, where they were state champions in Natural Resources, Division 6, and Iowa's nomination to the National FFA Agri-Science Fair. Let's give it for Griffin and Lauren.
Taylor Crane is our last high school project. Her project was called Measuring the Loss of Liquid Egg Mass Based on Cooking Pan Type. Overall science fair, she received an honorable mention in the senior high engineering. She was also the runner-up state champion in Food Science Division 3. Let's give Taylor a round of applause.
For our junior high individuals, we had Curtis Overbrook Grudrick, who created a presentation. His project will dog owners or dog trainers be able to identify signs of dog stress. He presented his project at the Eastern Iowa and State Science and Technology Fairs. Curtis received third place at the Agri-Science Fair in Division 1, Social Science. At the State Science Fair, he received a third place ranking in the area of 7th grade animal science. In addition, Curtis received the Alan Adams Inspiration Excellent Award at the Science Fair. Let's give Curtis a round of applause.
Our next individual was Grace Clark, who presented her project, Effectiveness of Roundup and Homemade Vinegar Weed Killers. Grace presented her project both at the Eastern Iowa and State Science and Technology Fairs. At the Eastern Iowa Science Fair, she received an Outstanding Achievement Award for Excellence in Science Research. Grace received third place in the Agri-Science Fair in Division 1, Plant Science. At the State Science Fair, she received first place in the area of 7th grade Plant Science. Let's give Grace a round of applause.
The World Food Prize Iowa Youth Institute is a day-long event held at Iowa State University to learn more about ending hunger across the globe and how agriculture plays a role. The following students completed research papers, presented their findings, and received a $1,000 scholarship to the Iowa State University College of Agriculture and Life Sciences. Student participants were Jordan Jones, who wrote a paper about food safety in Nigeria, reducing antibiotic drug deposits in meat consumed by the public, and Mason Shack, who wrote a paper titled A Country in Desire, Ethiopia Water Scarcity. Let's give these Borlaug scholars a round of applause. We will now begin our Discovery Degree ceremony.
Madam President, I have the applications for 51 students enrolled in Ag Tech who are candidates for the Discovery FFA degree.
Our Constitution outlines minimum qualifications for this degree. We shall now determine if these candidates qualify. Madam Advisor, have all candidates paid full FFA dues at local, state, and national levels?
They have.
Have they each participated in at least one chapter activity outside of scheduled class time?
They have.
Have these candidates met all other minimum qualifications of Article 6, Section B of the National Constitution?
They have.
The Secretary will please read the names of the successful candidates. Will these students please come forward as your name is called?
Damian Abbott, Oscar Broderson, Haley Burkle, Austin Byers, Wyatt Cato, Braden Clays, Grace Clark, Alexa Cook, Aurora Dolan, Colin Engelbrecht, Mason Hanson, Allie Hart, Anna Jones, Tucker Keating, Christian Kepi, Andy Clint, Haley Looney, Alexis McCloy, Adrena McGee, Curtis Overberg Goodrick, Patience Price, Andrian Roberts, Aaliyah Shimkus, Mikey Shimkus, Stryker Smith, Max Van Orstel, Dana Webb, and Draven Wingler.
Will the junior high FFA officers take their places beside me? Candidates, you are about to receive the Discovery FFA degree in a national organization of members who will become the leaders in the broad industry of agriculture. Will you strive to continue development of your personal and professional skills through participation in FFA? If so, answer, we will. A little louder, please. 1, 2, 3. There we go.
I am proud to add these names to the list of our members embarking on a journey of personal growth and premier leadership development, which will lead them to career success in the broad field of agriculture.
Today, you take the first step in an exciting journey, which can provide you with experiences which will set a foundation for success that will carry you throughout your life. I challenge you to grasp all the opportunities offered and wish you every success in that journey.
Fellow officers, join me in welcoming these recipients of the Discovery FFA degree.
Each year, we pick one 7th grade student for the honor of Star 7th grade Discovery member. Selection is based off of their chapter involvement and leadership over this past year. Our top individual this year has tried multiple FFA activities. In her first year, the membership, she attended multiple monthly chapter meetings, assisted with community service projects and outreach, including Lunch on the Farm and Hometown Holiday, and she ran a successful plant system science fair project. Her hard work was recognized with a 3rd place finish in Division I Plant Systems at the State Agri-Science Fair. The 7th grade Star Discovery degree is Grace Clark.
We will next recognize our 8th grade Star Discovery members. 2 members will receive this honor this evening due to their outstanding involvement in the chapter this past year. Both of these individuals have served in leadership roles either as an officer or committee chair. In addition, both individuals have assisted in our local community service activities, including making tie blankets for a local homeless shelter and running ag literacy stations at Lunch on the Farm. These individuals have also shown commitment to advancing their leadership skills through attending the annual Ignite FFA Leadership Conference. The North Scott Junior FFA chapter would like to thank you both of these members for their outstanding hard work and dedication this past year. The 8th grade Star Discovery members for 2023 are Kelsey Hilsenbeck and Alexis Klatt.
The Green Hand Degree Ceremony recognizes students for their dedication to the FFA as a first-year FFA member. Earlier this year, 43 students earned their Green Hand FFA degree at Fall Showcase. Now I would like to welcome Carter to the podium to announce the spring recipients of the Green Hand degree.
Thank you, Aiden. I have the applications for 7 students who are candidates for the Green Hand FFA degree.
Our Constitution outlines minimum qualifications for this degree. We shall now determine if these candidates qualify. Madam Advisor, do all candidates have satisfactory plans for programs of supervised agricultural experience?
They do.
Have these candidates met all other minimum qualifications, Article 6, Section C of the National Constitution?
They have.
Carter, will you read the names of the successful candidates? Will they step forward, please, as your name is read?
Jackie Carlson, Taylor Crane, Sydney Greeny, Evan Kepi, Ray Logston, Derek Nimke, Hunter Nissen, and Cody Powell.
Candidates, you are about to receive the Green Hand FFA degree in a national organization of members who will enter a field of agriculture or show their appreciation for this important industry. Will you strive to further develop your abilities through active participation in the FFA? If so, answer we will.
The pin worn by Green Hands is made of bronze because of its hardness and endurance. Bronze has been used for many ages by those who sought a better substitute for crude instruments. May those qualities of hardness and endurance carry you far in our organization. Although you have done well and merit this recognition, let me remind you that there are heights yet to be attained. Just as there is metals more precious than bronze, there are rarer and more precious laurels to be won in our organization. The silver pin of the chapter FFA degree and the golden charm of the state FFA degree await those who earned them. In order to attain these higher degrees, you must possess rare and golden qualities. You must be malleable but never crushed, ductile but never drawn to anything base or dishonorable, glowing with enthusiasm but unaltered by the heat of conflict. It is my sincere wish that some of you will eventually be awarded the golden key of the American FFA degree. Your future is before you. Through hard work and wise decisions, you will attain the highest place in our organization, so eagerly sought by worthy members. The FFA organization practices agricultural leadership, citizenship, and cooperation. If you develop your abilities, you may become a leader in this organization. We need you, and the country needs you, and your strong leadership. We now welcome you as Green Hands. Let's give them a round of applause. Every year, we pick 2 of our Star Green Hand applicants that are our Star Green Hands. And this is based on involvement in our chapter, academic prowess, as well as plans for a supervised agricultural experience, all of which are represented in the application. This year, we had a wonderful class of first-year students, of Green Hand members, and we had to identify that each of them brings something different to the table. And so we actually have 3 Star Green Hand members. And our 3 Star Green Hands are, and you can join me on stage if you're not on stage already, Jordan Jones, Sydney Greeny, and Cody Powell. So if those 2 on stage, if you'd step forward, that'd be fantastic. All right, I also have a short bio to share about each of them and their wonderful accomplishments, so even more so they can step forward a little bit when I talk about them. Jordan Jones has been a true asset to our chapter and community this year. Jordan has worked year-round to serve others in our chapter. Jordan has actively participated in Lunch on the Farm, Tractorcade, and water quality presentations. Jordan chaired the leaf cleanup event this year. In addition to her service-based involvement, Jordan goes above and beyond in pursuing her personal growth. Jordan placed top 4 in the state for FFA Creed speaking, which involved 3 practices a week starting in November. Her current goals are to pursue veterinary sciences, which would lead her to a state-winning agri-science fair project. Aside from the titles and awards, Jordan is remarkable each and every day. She takes initiative to help those around her and the chapter, whether that is through creating your seating cards that our students have today, running the Cricut machine, helping mail envelopes, or volunteering to present at junior high clubs. Jordan has truly made an impact on North Scott FFA. Sydney Greeny can commonly be found diligently working on her science fair project or helping care for the greenhouse. Regardless of what task Sydney is doing, her drive and positive approach to life shines. This proved true as we took Sydney to Ames for the state FFA convention, which was her first one ever. And as the days with limited quality sleep can seem long, Sydney's smile stayed strong. Her positivity was uplifting to all of us on the trip. We look forward to seeing how Sydney continues to grow in her FFA journey. Congratulations. For our last one, I could say a lot about Cody Powell, but I'm going to respect his mannerisms, which is pretty simple and sweet. All right. Cody is one to only talk with purpose and act with purpose, and this is shown in his SAE. It is through his intentionality that Cody was able to combine 2 of his interests, which are 3D printing and agriculture. Cody originally began his 3D printing supervised agriculture experience by making replacement parts for their farm. He has since expanded his SAE to making cookie cutters and selling them. He sells them on Etsy. This is a sales pitch. Okay. He served as chair of our National FFA Week tie-dye activity and helped out at various FFA events, including Lunch on the Farm, Fleece Navidad, and water quality presentations. Cody is a standout first-year FFA member. Congratulations, Cody.
All right, I realize that there's some severe weather, of course. We knew about this, but when the sirens go off, it just means we need to go to a storm shelter, and we're in a building. So we're doing pretty good. We are watching the weather and watching what's happening. So thank you, Green Hands. You may exit the stage. All right.
The chapter degree recognizes students who have been dedicated to the FFA for at least 2 school years. In the fall, 17 individuals applied and earned their chapter degree. We will now recognize the students who applied this spring. Will Jackson please join me at the podium to announce the spring recipients of the chapter degree?
Thank you. I have the applications for 4 students who are candidates for the chapter FFA degree. Our Constitution sets up minimum qualifications which must be met before members advance to a higher degree. We shall now determine if these candidates qualify. Mr. Advisor, have all the candidates met or exceeded these standards?
They have.
Have these candidates met all other minimum requirements of Article 6, Section D of the National Constitution?
They have.
I will read the names of the successful candidates. Please come forward as your name is read. Dylan Bergman, Aiden Carey, Rowan Schaefer, and Cole Stratman.
All right, to help make tonight a little bit quicker, we're going to cut out some of the extra stuff in here. We're just very, very proud of them right now. But we do want to share some of our STAR chapter members. This could include people on the stage and also those that receive their chapter degree this fall. And so our first one is the student that is in charge of or the one that won Chapter Star in Agribusiness. And that winner is Mason Shack. So will Mason please come to the stage? Congratulations, Mason. Mason's work-based learning event is he runs his own lawn care business. So if you need your lawn mowed, call up Mason. He does a fantastic job. So congratulations, Mason. Our next star is in agri-science, and that goes to Ava Urban. So Ava Urban, come on down. Congratulations. Ava completed a science fair project last year in food science. She was a finalist for International Science Fair at the Eastern Iowa Science Fair exhibition. She did a fantastic job with her project related to trying to replace sugar in ice cream, which I don't know who would do that, but it was a really good project. So she did fantastic. She got state championship too. Our next one is Star in Chapter Ag Placement, and that goes to Ashley Mose. So if Ashley Mose can come down. Congratulations, Ashley. Ashley works at her family farm with hogs, and she also worked with Iowa State Extension to present Unlock Box activities where she presented to a variety of people around the area. So congratulations to Ashley and her work, both with this. She was close on Science Fair, but she ended up winning placement. So congratulations to Ashley. There we go. You have a great job. And last but not least, the one that was the first Chapter Star Award is the Chapter Star Farmer, and this goes to Owen Powell. So Owen Powell, come on down. He is our Chapter Star Farmer. Owen owns a breeding cow herd near Bluegrass, Iowa, and does a fantastic job of marketing it. He's also very involved in FFA and does a fantastic job as our Vice President of Building Communities. Great job, Owen. Great job, Mason, Ava, and Ashley. Congratulations. Up next, we have Ava to talk about the Iowa FFA degrees.
The Iowa FFA degrees is the highest degree the state can bestow upon a member. These members earned their Iowa FFA degrees in the spring of 2023. FFA members who qualify have met the minimum requirements in all components of the three-circle model: SAE, FFA, and classroom. The 2023 recipients are Cale Clausen, Wilson Deep, and Emma Grever. As a part of submitting a state degree, students have the opportunity to apply for a star in their SAE area. Wilson Deep applied and was selected as a finalist in the area of ag placement for his apprenticeship at John Deere. He spent countless hours completing research to count towards the award. Congratulations to you. Emma and Cole, please join me to help present the honorary chapter degrees.
At this time, we will be recognizing the honorary degree recipients. It is always a pleasure to receive honorary members into the FFA. The purpose of this award is to recognize from time to time the efforts of others made on our behalf. Mr. President, members, and guests, we are pleased to read the following names of the honorary chapter degree recipients. Once your name is read, please join us on stage. Chad and Neil Kepi. Chad and Neil Kepi have assisted and supported our chapter for multiple years. This past year, they were a big part of the success that was our test plot. They harvested all corn on the 40 acres along with the ARP 4 acres. We were also able to use their combine to give an informative presentation to students who came out to the field. Thank you, Chad and Neil, for your help. Mr. Shane Kaneki. Mr. Kaneki is our high school principal and one of the biggest supporters. Mr. Kaneki gets the pleasure of listening to our many requests and continually finds ways to make those requests a reality. Mr. Kaneki has been a true advocate of the Regional Invitation Center and our students. Thank you, Mr. Kaneki, for being in our corner. Mr. Mark Pratt. These past few years have been a push to achieve our vision of the new Innovation Center, and much of that is a thanks to Mark. As the president of our school board, Mark was able to contribute to the development of the building and continues to work to make sure the building is the reality. Thank you, Mark, for your hard work and dedication to the chapter. Miss Jennifer Sotman. This year, FFA members worked with Miss Sotman is new compatibilities involving Agri-Science Fair and World Food Prize. Her skills writing and editing paid off as she helps multiply students place first in FFA Agri-Science. We were grateful to have Miss Sotman join us in the trip to State Science Fair as well. Thank you, Miss Sotman, for your support of our FFA members.
Mr. President, members and guests, we are pleased to read the following name of the junior high honorary chapter degree recipient. Once your name is read, please join us on the stage. April Keating. Mrs. Keating has assisted the junior high chapter in multiple ways this past year. She delivered food for our monthly chapter meetings, helped with delivering and created tie blankets to the local food pantry, and has attended multiple North Scott Ag Boosters and supporters meetings. Thank you, Mrs. Keating, for all your assistance.
At this time, we'll invite Ava to the stage to help present leadership development events. I also want to commend our kids. We're cutting the script a little bit to move faster, and they're doing a great job of being resilient right now. They're really doing awesome, so thank you, Ava.
We will now begin the awards part of the night, recognizing students who have competed in leadership development events, otherwise known as LDEs. Challenge students with speaking, presenting, and memorization skills. CDEs are career development events that are focused on building skills in different fields of agriculture industry. Tonight we will begin with the LDE competitions.
The Discovery Test is an event that students study and foundational information about National FFA organization. Students must know the base level of information. We have 30 students compete in the Discovery Quiz. Please look at our slideshow for our silver, bronze participants. Kelsey Hilsenbach received a rating for first place in sub-districts. The other top 10 individuals, including third place Andrew Clint, fourth place Kadrian Holtz, fifth place Tyler West, 7th place, Chrisley Large, 8th place, Tyler McMahon, and 10th place, Hannah Schnackwell. Fantastic job.
In the Green Hand Quiz, students studied materials from the National FFA organization. Their tests included information of the important dates and basic FFA facts. At sub-districts, we had over 50 students participate in the Green Hand Quiz. Please look at our slideshow to see our bronze participants and our silver participants. I will now read the names of our gold participants and ask them to join me on stage. Owen Klinkenberg, Brant Creation, Jordan Jones, Cody Powell, Addison Harms, Kagan Hilsenbeck, and Isabel Carlson. Let's give them a round of applause. At districts, we had Cole Engelbrecht, Sawyer Grabber, Addison Harms, Evan Kepi, and Cody Powell compete. Cody and Addison decided to continue on and compete at the state level. Addison received a silver rating, and Cody received a gold rating. Let's give it up for the Green Hands.
We had 6 individuals participate in a sub-district chapter test. The chapter test includes 50 questions about FFA trivia and knowledge. Silver-rated individuals are Dylan Bergman, Justin LaFrenz, and Lauren Rogala. Owen Powell and Grant Wilson received a gold rating. Owen placed first in subdistricts.
The FFA Creed contest was developed for a freshman member to get experience through public speaking. During this contest, the members recite the FFA Creed written by E.M. Tiffany and then answer questions about the impact of the Creed on their lives. This year, Jordan Jones was the Creed speaker for our chapter. She took first place at the sub-district competition, first place at the district competition, and fourth place at state. Jordan was chosen to present the Creed earlier this evening. Congratulations, Jordan. We love watching your hard work shine.
FFA members who have graduated are eligible to compete in the Ag Discussion Meet at the State FFA Leadership Conference. This year, Taylor Mayhew competed in this contest where she was given an agricultural topic to discuss with other FFA members. In this contest, students strive to be the chairperson of the meeting. Taylor received a silver rating. Thank you to Taylor for representing North Scott.
The chapter program was established to highlight the program of activities completed by the FFA chapter throughout the past year. The team presents their work to a panel of judges and explain each of these activities. They then answer any follow-up questions regarding their chapter's activity work over the past year. Junior high members of the 2023 chapter program team include Wyatt Caddo, Kelsey Hilsenbeck, and Adrian Roberts. The team received a bronze rating. Let's give them all a round of applause.
Chapter display allows students to create a visual representation to share about one of their chapter's events. This year, the team placed gold and ranked in the top 10 in the state based on their display of our political education event. The team members consisted of Emma Gravert, Carly Schoenthaler, and Kylie Schoenthaler. Congratulations on your remarkable display.
Junior high and freshman FFA members are eligible to compete in conduct of meetings. This contest consists of performing opening ceremonies, a series of different parliamentary abilities, and closing ceremonies. This year, the high school team practiced diligently twice a week, which earned them fourth place at sub-districts. Conduct of meetings team members included Izzy Carlson, Cole Engelbrecht, Sawyer Gravert, Addison Harms, Kagan Hilsenbeck, Owen Klinkenberg, and Cody Powell. Please join me in giving them a round of applause.
The Ag Career and Science Investigation contest was established to provide junior high FFA members an opportunity to explore agriculture careers and solve a proposed problem. This year, students were tasked with the problem how to grow food on Mars. The team identified agriculture careers that would assist with overcoming the challenge. Students then interviewed individuals within this identified career and presented their ideas to a group of judges. Junior high members of the 2023 Ag CSI team included Haley Burkle, Aurora Dolan, Kadrian Holst, Tucker Keating, and Max Van Orsdale. The team received a bronze rating. Let's give them a round of applause.
Job interview was established to provide FFA members an opportunity to demonstrate their ability in completing a job application form, writing a letter of application, preparing a resume, interviewing properly, answering questions clearly, and presenting the proper impression. Wilson Deep competed as sub-districts and received a gold rating in alternate to districts. Great job, Wilson.
In the Prepared Public Speaking CDE, students write and memorize a 6 to 8 minute speech on any current issue